Stellar's own, the undefeated Sulem Urbina, who takes on Marlen Esparza this Friday night live on the Zone. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be here with you. Thank you for the invitation. This Friday, October 30th, I'm more than ready and excited to give everybody a great fight.
So talk about this. Obviously, Marlen Esparza, Olympian, is in the has been in some big fights already. It's a huge opportunity for you.
It's a huge opportunity for me, but it's also a huge opportunity for her. I mean, people tend to forget that I'm the one that's ranked number 4 by the WBC. This was my opportunity, for a title eliminator. Yes, she's an Olympian, but I also have my fair share of international amateur experience. I was number 1 in my country for many years, and in the pros, I'm 12-0, so I believe I'm the better pro, and it's going to be a great fight.
You feel you're being a little bit overlooked in this fight? Obviously, she just had her big fight with Sinessa Estrada. They're talking about rematch and all kinds of stuff. And you're the one coming in with the undefeated record on Friday night.
Yeah, I am the one coming in with the undefeated record. I do feel sometimes, people get carried away with, she's an Olympian, a bronze medalist. That was 8 years ago, almost a decade ago. This is the pros now. People tend to forget that, it's a whole different ball game. I'm excited. It's a great opportunity. I know it's going to be a great fight.
I know this is have you been eyeing her for a while? Is this a fight that you've kind of been clamoring for the last couple of years?
I knew that it was a fight that was going to happen. After I started working with Golden Boy, that was the plan. When you have different fighters from the same stable, on the same stable in the same divisions, it's inevitable. So I knew it was going to happen, just didn't know when and didn't think it was going to be this soon. Golden Boy wants to make the best fights possible on this comeback. Pandemic hit, and I think they really want to make a statement with this next card because it's a stacked card.
Yeah, to talk about fighting on a card like that, obviously the main event, Jaime Munguia taking on Toriano Johnson. Tell us your thoughts. I know you fought a majority, with the exception, I believe, one fight in Mexico. Now you're fighting in a big card televised here in the United or streamed live here in the United States.
Well, I'm excited to be on another card with Jaime Munguia. He's somebody that I did grow in the pros with because we were with the same promoter, Sanford Promotions, back in the day. I might be a little biased. I'm Team Munguia. I think he's a little too strong, and he's been looking great with his new trainer. I think they got it down to the T now, where they're focusing on his feet and not having him bounce around a little too much. And he's more powerful. He's looking better, and I'm just excited to be on the undercard. However, I do believe that we could steal the show.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Like I said, a lot of your fights have been in Mexico, and tell us a little bit about yourself in terms of when did you start boxing? What got you into the sweet science?
Well, I started boxing when I was just 11 years old. However, it was short-lived because my mother didn't like it. I started boxing because I have nothing but brothers, and so they started boxing, and so the little sister wanted to tag along. However, I'm a very traditional Mexican household, and mom wanted me at home helping her with the dishes and chores at home, so it was short-lived. But I was always around the gym, and I always knew that I had to come back. So as a teenager, when I started driving, I drove myself to the gym and I stuck with it. And from there, being a undocumented person here in the United States, it was difficult because I couldn't fight at any ranking tournament. So I packed my bag and left to Mexico and wasn't able to come back, but I made a name for myself in Mexico, and then I turned pro, and now I'm here. I'm a resident of the United States, and I'm living the dream because, how many, get to do what I'm doing and fight on a huge stage and be signed with a promoter like Golden Boy? It's a dream come true.
What does a win do? Does a win automatically set you up for Sinessa, or is there other fish to fry in your opinion?
I think Sinisa wants world champions. I'm not a world champion yet. Not yet, but I will be. I know that she's moving down back to 108 and 105. Those are, she has the size for them. I won't be moving down. This is 112. This is where I feel comfortable, and if anything, I'll eventually move up. After this win, I'll be fighting the WBC champion Yvette Zamora. So that's what will be next.
You feel obviously women's boxing. I feel in the last maybe year to 18 months has been a real good uptick in the divisions. Is that you feel you can be part of like this revolution of women's boxing?
You know, we can't forget what all the women in the past have already done for us. They've
Absolutely.
done so much. So now we're, ever since the elite amateurs from the Olympics decided to start turning pro, it was another change, and it's been going up since then. There's the Shields, Katie Taylor, fighting on DAZN. DAZN has a lot of women on their cards. It's great. I think I belong there, but I still have to make a name for myself. I believe that, you know, winning this fight and then going up for the title, winning that title, that's when I'll start getting recognition that I deserve. Nothing that you do before matters until you become a champion.
Yeah, no, so I was saying, we got your fight, which is a very important fight on this card. The next night, Michaela Mayer is fighting for a world title on a big ESPN card. I know the week after, Kaylee Reese is fighting on television for a
That
world
same
title.
weekend, we have Hannah Rankin also and Savannah Marshall
Yeah,
also. So it's
well, yeah, the same weekend. Then in a few weeks, on I think November 14th, Eddie Hearn is. They have 3 world title fights on one card. So I mean, women are getting, rightly so, being placed, in great spots on these cards.
Yes, they are. They're getting great exposure, and that's what we needed. We needed that exposure from those big platforms, from those major promoters. Matchroom, Top Rank, Golden Boy. Hopefully PBC jumps on board and signs some women also. But that's what was needed. And we're on our way, and there's still a lot more. We're still scratching the surface, but definitely going up.
Anything you want to say to the fans in closing before we let you go and see you on Friday night?
Well, tune in October 30th to the Zone. I promise you won't be disappointed because I will be entertaining.
And where do we find you on social media?
So social media, I keep it simple: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Sulem Urbina.
There you go. We'll see you on Friday night as you take on Marlen Esparza in one of the big fights on the DAZN card. We thank you for a few minutes of your time, and we'll talk to you along the way.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
Thank you.